Much like the curiosity of my look, we have no idea why it's happened. I have no idea what's about to happen in the videos that we're about to look at. I might be mistaken, but I think they're all related to Japanese Spider-Man.
Oh, fun.
As evidenced by the honest trailer that we will include in this. Honest Trailer's Japanese Spider-Man. Supaidāman! We're gonna look at a few clips first that are each quite brief and try to deduce from them what the hell's going on, and then look at the honest trailer.
Oh my god, amazing.
Welcome, folks. I am Jabby Kuwait, joined by the wonderful, the beautiful, the weird, the loud, Achara Kirk.
Hello.
So we got a few clips here. Good job, Spider-Man. The Plan. Spider-Man's true identity. World Martial Arts Champion. Spider-Man.
Oh.
You guys, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, bell icon, all notifications, and pretty please vote this up to let YouTube know you're enjoying what you're watching. Thwip, thwip. Okay.
Oh no, lady, don't do it!
ごめんなさい。スパイダーマン。やめろ！ごめんなさい！
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Can he save her?
How did they not get her underwear in shot?
Look how he's running. Oh my god, he was too late.
What? No. Her shoes fell off. Oh wait, she wasn't wearing shoes. Wow. She looks pristine.
That's right.
She's crying.
Oh my god, what the hell? I can't tell if this is just some rando, someone he actually cared about.
Oh.
Like a Gwen.
Maybe he cares about everyone, but also...
Sure.
She was too beautiful. Do you know what I mean? Like, maybe that is his Gwen. And he's like, oh no, I didn't get there in time.
It seems like he didn't even try.
I know.
Don't do it.
Because I can't save you.
Look at those outfits.
What? Oh my god. Oh.
いつの間に
Hobo Spider-Man. Wow. This is like Adam West Batman, but it's Spider-Man in Japanese.
Yeah, that's actually a great comparison. The music and everything.
Yeah.
That's a great comparison. Wow.
Oh my god, that's wild.
Very random.
That's super random. I think my favorite part was when he punched a hole in the bottom of the bus and then like his whole head popped through like the bus was giving birth to him. And then he just like popped up and started punching those people. Like all it needed was some Japanese signs with the stuff going like whack, biff, punch, thwip. Oh my god. It's like She-Ra.
Oh, those swords look so real.
What?
This is fantastic. It's like the Russian doll of Spider-Man. What? It's so crazy. How do you breathe? He's like so COVID proof. You know what I mean? He's like...
How does he see anything?
Yeah.
It's like Daredevil Spider-Man.
Yeah.
With that many layers, there's no way you can see anything.
You don't need to see anything. You only need spider senses, which clearly he has. Whoa.
Like a kung fu movie.
Yeah, it's awesome. Oh no. Dang, the costumes.
Wow,
are
look at the
amazing.
Video Village over there.
Oh.
What?
What?
What the hell is this? So random. Oh my god.
Shit! That's fantastic. Spider strings.
Spider string.
I love his poses. Dang, look at those quad muscles.
Oh my god.
Oh, MG. Okay. Oh my god, this is amazing.
This is thrilling.
This is thrilling. Wow. Okay, let's see what Honest Trailers has to say about it.
So, nobody asked for this. What the heck? This trailer's for us.
That's how I felt about the reaction to the other stuff we just watched.
Before you go into the Spider-Verse, enter an even weirder alternate dimension. 1970s Japan.
Oh my god.
It's like something between Star Trek and Power Rangers.
This is the type of stuff I grew up watching.
Japanese Spider-Man.
Except I grew up watching The Ant.
Born from a short-lived licensing deal between Marvel Comics and Toei, comes a loose adaptation of the web slinger.
Spider
like,
strings.
very loose. Where instead of the same old whiny high schooler with a spider bite, you'll follow a motocross racer with the enchanted blood of a dying alien from planet Spider. Alright, who gives him a flying car that docks into a giant robot. Okay, and sends him on a mission of lethal revenge. It's like American Spider-Man, if Uncle Ben's dying wish for Peter was to become the Punisher.
This totally makes sense to me as a Japanese adaptation of Spider-Man.
Okay, tell me why.
It just does. If you've played a lot of Japanese, like Hideo Kojima stuff, if you've watched a lot of anime, it just like,
Yeah, sure,
it feels about right.
That's true.
You know, the right twists and turns I would expect from a Japanese adaptation of Spider-Man.
It reminds me of the shows that I grew up with in Thailand because I didn't have cable, so it was very limited what we had on terrestrial television. And there was this show, I think it was called...
That's a very big word. Terrestrial television, what does that mean?
It just means like regular TV that you don't pay for.
Like from Earth?
Yeah.
Okay.
Isn't that what it's called?
Until this moment, I never heard that phrase. So now I'm going to hear it everywhere on the radio and in podcasts.
Maybe maybe it's only used in the UK. Anyway, there was a show I watched called The Ant, I think. And the superhero also had a motorbike, and he had like a cool costume, just like Spider-Man, and he was a superhero. But like the fight scenes and the corniness was about this level. It was amazing. Yeah.
Okay, it's actually nothing like American Spider-Man.
What the hell is that?
Spider-Man.
Experience a show that's virtually identical to Power Rangers.
Yes!
Where every episode has our hero transforming after yelling into a handheld device.
Spider Protector.
That's not that far off from what Spider-Man is right now. Up until the end of No Way Home, up until the end of No Way Home, that's pretty much what Spider-Man has been in the new Marvel iteration.
Right.
I mean, on the fly, he can just and he's got the nanobots and whatnot.
Yeah.
Getting some putties until a cloaked villain makes a monster grow, only to get beat down by a Voltron.
See, very Japanese.
Look at that.
Very.
But since Japanese Spider-Man actually came out first, now you can say the Megazord is actually just a cheap ripoff of Leopardon.
Whoa.
It won't make you any friends, but still, you could say it.
Spider-Man.
I love his
Tired of
moves.
CGI special effects? Return to a time when all they had to work with was a rope and a dream. Where the monster of the week was made out of fursuits and garbage. Wall
Killer
crawling was
unicorn?
more of a steady wiggle. Basic gymnastics were looped to make them more impressive. And the same mech footage had to keep getting reused because someone stole the suit halfway through production.
Oh my gosh.
Way!
Oh man, that sucks. Should have put Japanese Spider-Man on the case.
Spider-Man.
So if you're suffering from superhero fatigue, enjoy a fresh take on the character that may not be the strongest version or the most brave or the smartest.
深い樹海の中でスパイダーマンは方角を見失ってしまった。
But before you feel too superior, it's still more fun than the show Marvel was crapping out stateside.
I remember that.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I used to watch.
Man,
I watched
really use a killer robot.
I didn't know this existed.
Yeah, I think I watched an episode of it, and I was super excited because I didn't know it was a thing, and then I never found it again. Because back when I was a kid, I don't know, I didn't have a TV. I didn't know how to work a TV guide, which was, wow. So how do I take you guys through everything I just said? So TV Guides were these little magazines, for those of you who are super young, that told you the programming, but I didn't know how to read that as a kid.
Right.
Like, my parents never told it to me. And it might have been super simple, but I didn't understand it. It was like reading a novel with a kindergarten reading level, right?
Right.
And so if I caught Superman on TV, I'm like, oh my God, I caught it. I never knew if I was going to catch it again. It was like a girl walking into a bar. Like, you may never know if you see her again, right? With Spider-Man, I was at like my relative's house and I saw it on TV and I was like, oh my God, like, this is a thing. How do I keep watching this? And I never saw it again.
Oh.
You know what I mean? And so I wish I did, though, because it looked like it was amazing at the time.
Spider-Man.
Starring Takuya's face, Naruto running, tiny shorts, dramatic faces,
Wow.
dramatic zooms,
Whoa, I'm getting dizzy.
dramatic deaths,
No.
Spider-Man's always losing people. Hey! That guy at the front.
dummies,
You say dummies?
Dummies, yeah. Oh my God. Oh, that's a dog.
slaps, child abuse, murder, suicide? Wow, this show gets dark.
私は死ななければならない。
やめろ
Gomenasai.
Poorly translated episode names,
家なき子たちに愛の学園を
poorly translated monster names,
アキンベムイレボーに
Spider-Man workshopping his catchphrase,
親の愛に泣く男スパイダーマンキノコ狩りの男スパイダーマン野生の少女に味方する男スパイダーマン
That's just so wrong. That's so wrong.
This is fantastic.
and Spider-Man settling on his catchphrase.
誰だお前は地獄からの使者スパイダーマン地獄からの使者スパイダーマン地獄からの使者
It's pretty good.
スパイダーマン
I love his poses.
Just once I want to hear Tobey Maguire yell that. We love Spider-Man.
スパイダーマンはこのまま少年と共に人々の前から姿を消したかった
Oh my gosh.
しかしそれは許されない
Oh my gosh.
少年もまた同じ思いであった
What?
That can't be what it meant.
No, I don't think so.
That has
I
to
think
be a
it's more
terrible
of-
mistranslation.
Yeah, I think it's probably more of like, you know, the love that you feel towards a young child that is your son.
God, that just looked so
That
wrong.
looks super suspect.
That was like
yeah.
an experimental French movie or something. That looked really bad.
Yeah.
You ever watch the movie The Lover? It's like,
No.
oh gosh.
That was so much fun. Like, it is silly. It's from the 70s. It's in another language. They're doing a very different take on it. I liked it. I thought it was really good fun.
The ending moment there just like, kind of gave me the creeps. It felt like something straight out of The Lover. I can't explain that because YouTube will demonetize it. But look it up for yourself.
Yeah, look it
It's a
up.
92 French film that was very, very, very
Risque?
it's very wrong. It's very wrong. But anyway, I think this is amazing. I don't know that I could sit through more than an hour at a time of this stuff. Maybe
A whole hour? I don't know if I could sit through a whole hour.
seems like a good Friday night fun kind of thing.
Yeah,
like
with some friends and some drinks.
even
Yeah.
just as something to throw on in the background, like on your TV when you're
Yeah.
having a party. Like this is the perfect
Oh,
thing to
yeah,
put on.
yeah. It's like it's so kitschy. It's so cute.
I love it. I think it's amazing.
Amazing Spider-Man.
No, seriously, like even though this is like terrible on so many levels, there's something raw and amazing about it.
It's charming.
Yeah.
You know, because we're so used to things being so much more polished these days and animated. And it's like, nah, didn't have a big budget. It literally looks like they got the costume at Party City and they're throwing dummies off of the side of cliffs because, you know, not enough money for stunts and making it look good or CGI or whatever. It was the 70s. There was just something really cute and charming about it because it's just fun. And I loved his poses. My God, the guy they had playing Spider-Man, so flexible, so strong, very creative spider poses. Love.
The thing that's explored in Into the Spider-Verse that it's very arguable that has been explored in the Spider-Man films as well, especially The Amazing Spider-Man 2, is darkness. Just really dark shit. You know, obviously with The Amazing Spider-Man 2, that's right on the nose.
Right.
But what happened with the uncle in Into the Spider-Verse was unlike anything I'd felt in prior to that. Mm-hmm. You know, I didn't feel anything when Uncle Ben had to take a hike in the first Spider-Man film.
What?
I just didn't feel anything.
I was
like,
devastated.
It was a thing. And then when Tobey was crying, I kind of laughed. I'm not going to lie. But in the animated film Into the Spider-Verse, I really felt bad for Miles Morales because we really, really got to know that uncle before he got dead. So this show is dealing with dark stuff very, very regularly, which I don't recall in the animated show because it was for kids.
Maybe this is the dark Spider-Man that you've been wanting, because clearly he doesn't give a shit. He's out there like just straight up murdering people with his machine gun and all. He's like pow, 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 you know?
It's a very different kind of Spider-Man.
It really is. And he's got like a cool Transformer situation thing going on.
I feel like this kind of makes sense as to why we had that robot spider in the Into the Spider-Verse.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Except she's like so much cuter, but like I wouldn't mind another like 1970s Japanese Spider-Man.
With the multiverse of madness and whatnot just blowing open the doors wide open, and the possibility of getting all kinds of Spider-Man films going forward with both Tom Holland and Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire potentially, like all these different things being explored. You know, at one point we were going to have different Batmans being explored. I feel like, I don't know if that's still happening. I mean, actually, supposedly Michael Keaton's going to show up in The Flash. And then of course we got the Robert Pattinson, you know, the Batman.
Right.
And that's obviously DC. Let's get back on Marvel. So the multiverse is opening up different possibilities.
Yes.
For the same character to be explored in different ways.
Yes.
I don't see why we can't have a Japanese Spider-Man being explored with this kind of edginess, but just updated, you know?
Yeah, like got machine guns and all, and he's not afraid to use them.
Just put it in Japan, and then everybody start advertising the VPN the way that you always do. Now you can watch shows that aren't available in the States, but only in Japan. You know what I mean? That's what they've been doing for a while now.
It's true.
Turn on your VPN and then watch Disney Plus Japan, and then you can see Japanese Supaidāman. How does it pronounce? Supaidāman.
Yeah. Surprisingly, though, they didn't actually sound like that when they said it. They just sounded like they were saying Spider-Man.
Supaidāman. Thwip, thwip.
Thwip, thwip.